Hi everyone! Today we are going to talk about how to behead, trim or prune succulents successfully and 4 reasons for beheading, pruning and trimming your succulents and the tools that we need to do the process. First, we need a sharp cutting and clean scissors and 2 clean basins to put our succulents when we cut them. But before everything else, it's very important to prepare your tools: scissors, clean basin, and potting soil. Now let's get started. First, we have to look at all the leggy plants that we need to trim, behead, or prune. Like this firestorm right here. This leggy Graptopetalum paraguayensis. Also, this needs to be behead, prune, trim, whatever we can. We have to grab everything and then take them to the greenhouse. This is another one, but this one I cannot carry, so I'm gonna cut it from here. I'm gonna cut all these leggy stem right here and put it in my clean basin. So see that stem right there? That's where we cut. This is another one, a mealy bug infested echeveria. We are going to try and save this plant. But before that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get alerts for more videos like this. Okay, so here we are in the greenhouse because it's cold outside. 4 reasons why we behead, prune, and trim succulents. Number 1 is fixing leggy succulents. So let's start with this firestorm. Succulents comes in different shapes, sizes, and colors. They get leggy because they try and reach out for the sun. They also loses their vibrant and they don't look cute anymore. So that's when we think, okay, it's time to cut. This green basin is for the clean ones, for the cuttings. After we cut our succulents, we put the cuttings right here. And the red one over here is the ones I cut from the Graptopetalum outside. I said I cannot carry it, so here it is. These are very leggy, so we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna show you how to do that later. So we have to look at our firestorm and assess where we want to cut it so it will look pretty. Hi, I moved the camera so you can see where I'm going to be working. So this firestorm, we have to look at the nodes and we have to assess where you want to cut them. I want to cut them shorter, so look at the nodes. Node is the point where the leaves attach to the stem. The new roots will form from this point, so that's where you want to cut them. Node is a point where the leaves attach to the stem. There's new roots that will form from that point, so that's why you can cut as low as you want, so when you put them in they will look cute, but as long as it's right above the node. Beheading a succulent is actually not as bad as you think. In fact, it's the other way around. Just think about it that beheading a succulent is a practice for rejuvenation and life continuity. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. Succulents are mainly grown in indoors, ornaments, and to add charm to the beauty, it has to be cute. When these beautiful succulent plants overgrown, become elongated due to insufficient light, or even get infested by pets, then it becomes ugly. That's one of the reasons why we fix leggy succulents. When you chopped off your succulent, it will leave a stem stump. It's ugly, so you can always put some of the chopped terminal head back into the soil, and it can lead to a new growth and a pretty arrangement. Now you can put this back inside your house. The second reason, number 2, is to promote new growth. Beheading succulents allow new growth for the plant. And that's what we're doing now. We're going to cut and behead and then making sure that the pots are clean. There's no dead leaves. There's no mealy bugs. and making sure the holes are not covered with dirt. The third reason for beheading your succulent is propagation. Propagation is simply multiplying your plants through stem or leaf cuttings. We can propagate through cuttings. Remember that nodes I said earlier? That's the spot for the new growth. And usually, stem cuttings or beheading propagation is quicker and has a higher success rate than the leaves. When we behead a succulent, it results in two plants, the crown and the stem. Both are going to use to propagate. The crown is replanted like what we're doing, or you can replant it in a separate pot, and the stem stump will grow new flowers or new succulents in a few days. If you're scared that it will not grow, make sure you use a rooting powder. And I also used to use a moisture meter. I'm going to continue cutting with this plant, and then after we will talk about the fourth reason, which is to revive damaged succulent. In the meantime, I'll fast forward showing you guys how I work on cutting the leggy stem, adding soil, replanting the crown, putting away the leaves in the clean plastic container. Then we came up with a pretty arrangement. Okay, there it is. Isn't she pretty? Okay, now the fourth reason why we behead a succulent is to revive damaged succulent like this. The first thing that I usually do is spray it with water and soap, non-deodorant soap. For minor mealybug issue, spraying them down with water and soap weekly usually work, but on this one it did not work. So let's go ahead and behead this plant. Mealybug cause not only damage to the stem of succulent plants but also leaves and flowers. If you see patches on your plant leaves that appear waxy and cotton-like, often white or off-white, you may have a mealybug infestation. So what I'm going to do is behead this echeveria and take the leaves off until you don't see the white, soft, sticky bodies anymore. I'm going to try and save this plant. I will put up an update in the next couple weeks in one of my videos, so please hit the notification bell to get alert and see if this plant survived. I took all the leaves until I don't see any more white, soft, sticky bodies in the stem. Don't be scared. I was scared at first, but then again, just think that we have to save the plant. We don't have a choice, and this is the only way of saving it. So after I take all these leaves, I will then clean the pot, take the rotten leaves off. Then I will put the leaves onto the warm water with soap. It's like washing them. You know how you wash clothes? That's how I do it. Then rinse and dry. Okay, so here's the crown, the mealybug infested leaves that we washed and rinsed, and the leggy succulent leaves and stem. We will let them dry for propagation. This is 1 week after. Update. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get alert for more videos. Bye now.